Hi, I'm Sophie, and welcome to Audiorista's Quick Start videos. Today, I'll walk you through understanding menus and app navigation. One of the powerful features of Audiorista is that you can fully customize your app's menu through the CMS section. When navigating to the menu tab, you'll see three different sections. The first section is Drafts. Here you'll see the menus you're still working on. Once you publish your menu for your users to see, it will move to the Published section. Any archived menus will appear in the Previous section. Let's look at a practical example to understand how this works. The main navigation of your app appears as a tab bar at the bottom of the screen. Think of it as your app's foundation. It's what your users will use to move between different sections. In the example you're seeing on screen, we have three tabs: Home, Library, and Settings. Notice how they're arranged from left to right on your app, which corresponds to top to bottom in the dashboard. When users open your app or log in, they'll land on whatever screen is in that first position. In our example, we're using a layout section labelled Home. A layout section uses something we call a layout, which is one of two types of content screens you can create in the CMS. Don't worry if you're not familiar with layouts and feeds yet. We have detailed information about both in our Help Center. Let's dive deeper by clicking on the pen icon next to one of the menu items to see its configuration options. At the top of the edit screen, you'll be able to choose which content is displayed in the section. Since we are working with the layout section, we'll choose which layout we wish to display. Next, you can choose a header label from the drop-down menu or make your own custom label. You can style your header however you like. In our current setup, we've chosen the custom option and left the left side empty, placed a logo in the center, and added a search icon on the right. These choices directly reflect what your users will see in the app. You can choose to display nothing, add a settings icon, include a search function, add your label, or showcase your logo in any of these positions. The Menu Item section is where you control how your menu appears to users. In this example, we've chosen the Home icon and labelled it Home, exactly what you see in the app. Now, let's look at how we can add and remove menu items. When you click Add, you'll see all the different options available. Let's say we want to add a feed to our menu. First, I'll choose which feed I wish to display in the section and give the header a label. Next, I want to match the home screen's look, so I'll place the logo in the center and add the search icon on the right. Lastly, I'll pick an icon and create a custom label. To do this, select Choose Custom Label from the drop-down menu. Then type your desired text in the Custom Label field. To put these changes into effect, we hit Save at the bottom right of the screen. Look at your app now. You'll see the changes immediately reflected in the app. I notice the new Feed tab is currently sitting after Settings, but I'd prefer it right after Home. To reposition it, simply use the arrow buttons to move it up to the second position. Perfect. Now it's exactly where we want it. To remove any tab, you click on the button with the trash icon. Let me show you one more powerful feature: nested sub-tabs, which you can see here in our Library section. The Library section uses what we call a multi-tab sub-menu. While this setup is particularly popular for organising library content, it's actually quite versatile and can be used anywhere you want to create organised sections within a single tab. Think of it as creating a mini menu within your main menu tab. It functions similarly to the other tabs we've looked at, but with an important difference. Each sub-tab has its own configuration settings that you can customise. This gives you an extra layer of organisation and flexibility in how you present your content. For example, You might use sub-tabs to separate different types of media, create category sections, or organize content by themes. The possibilities are endless. That covers the essentials of menu configuration in Audiorista. For more detailed information about tab screens, icons, and labels, visit our Help Centre. Now you're ready to start designing your app's navigation experience. Thank you for watching and happy creating.